A young boy named Lin Shu is lying on a cold stone altar, surrounded by a tribal dance. The leader of the forest tribe prepares to sacrifice him to appease their deity. Just as a massive black python slithers toward him, Lin Shu's eyes snap open. It was all a dream. Cut to reality. Lin Shu is on a wooden boat with his uncle, fishing on a river. Through the mist, Lin Shu spots an enigmatic island. His uncle warns him, that island is cursed. Legends say enormous snakes roam there, and human skeletons have been discovered. We should steer clear. Just then, his uncle's fishing net jerks violently. Pulling it up, he discovers he's caught a huge python. Startled, he loses his balance and falls into the river. When he surfaces, he realizes the currents have pulled them dangerously close to the cursed island. Panicking, he turns around to find Lin Shu missing from the boat. Rattled, Lin Shu's uncle speeds back to their village and recounts the harrowing tale to Lin Shu's father. "Where is my son?" his father demands. Cut to Lin Shu, lost on the snake-infested island. Stumbling forward, he kicks a stone and freezes at the sight of shed snake skin. Suddenly, a carnivorous plant ensnares him. Trapped, Lin Shu spots eerie human-like statues, previous victims. He begins to cry, haunted by thoughts of his parents, when a droplet of some mysterious liquid splashes on him. He looks up to see another deadly plant preparing to strike. Back in the village, Lin Shu's parents prepare a rescue mission. A greedy villager agrees to join them, lured by rumors of the island's valuable plants. An elder warns them, that island is guarded by a black python, none who go there return. Ignoring him, they embark, accompanied by a few local men. On the island, the greedy villager's companion discovers snake eggs but crushes them underfoot, captivated instead by a radiant red plant. But before he can pick it, he's devoured by the black python. His screams alert the others, who realize something terrible has happened. While fleeing, Lin Shu's mother finds her son's shoe, confirming his presence on the island. But their hope is short-lived as the black python appears, chasing them into the clutches of carnivorous plants that deposit them into a dark cave. Lin Shu's uncle finally confesses. Legend says the island hides the secret to immortality, guarded by these lethal snakes. Will they ever find Lin Shu? And if they do, can they escape the island's deadly guardian? The stage is set for a gripping battle for survival, pitting man against mythic beasts and carnivorous flora. The island holds many secrets, but at what cost? In the dark cave, Lin Shu's voice echoes. His family follows the sound and frees him from the plant that ensnared him. Meanwhile, the greedy villager's companion discovers a cluster of exotic plants surrounded by human skeleton. Just as he reaches to pick one, a swarm of snakes appears, sending everyone into a frantic dash for safety. Unbeknownst to the group, Lin Shu discreetly stashes a snake egg into his bag. In their escape, they use hanging vines to swing over a perilous pit, but not before the black python snatches another man. Safely on the other side, Lin Shu's dad confronts the greedy man. "Your greed nearly killed us." The greedy man retorts, "I came to help you, and now my companions are dead because of this wild chase." Before the argument can escalate, Lin Shu's mother faints, followed by the greedy man. Lin Shu's uncle examines them. Snake bites. They rush back to the village, where another crisis unfolds. The village is under a snake attack. Lin Shu's dying mother gives him a locket. "Be good, and respect nature," she whispers, before passing away. Days later, Lin Shu discovers the snake egg has hatched into a golden python. They form an unlikely friendship, which his father discovers and disapproves of. Fearing for the village's safety, Lin Shu releases the python back near the island. Though both are reluctant to part, as the golden python swims away, the surrounding snakes disperse. Cut to 10 years later, Lin Shu, now a biologist, receives an urgent call. His village is plagued by an unexplained illness. Still harboring resentment towards his father, he's initially hesitant, but then his boss reveals an intriguing mission: retrieve an immortality plant from the cursed island. Accompanied by his boss's daughter and a team of scientists, Lin Shu returns to his ailing village. Upon arrival, Lin Shu finds villagers using snake skins as a desperate treatment. He avoids his father, the old wounds still raw. In a meeting, Lin Shu reveals to his team the cryptic symbols he once found on Python Island. They hold a clue to the immortality plant, and perhaps, a cure for the villagers. Torn between past resentment and the urgent needs of the present, Lin Shu faces a momentous decision. Could Python Island hold the cure for his village's mysterious sickness? And what role will his golden python friend play in this desperate quest? As Lin Shu embarks on this perilous journey, he comes full circle, confronting his fears, his family, and the mystical forces of Python Island. But will he find redemption and healing for himself and his community? The island's secrets beckon, but they're guarded by lethal sentinels. The adventure reignites, teeming with danger, mythology, and a race against time. Lin Shu must navigate these challenges, or risk losing everything he holds dear. Upon his return to the village, Lin Shu visits his mother's grave for solace and strength. Gathering the villagers, he explains the necessity of revisiting Python Island to find a cure for their mysterious ailment. Despite the villagers' warnings and superstitions surrounding the island, Lin Shu, accompanied by his boss and a team of scientists, decides to venture forth. Just then, the same greedy man from years past arrives, armed with weapon. Lin Shu hesitates, but his boss persuades him to let the armed man join, citing the island's known danger. Once on the island, the greedy man's partner tries to pluck a peculiar plant. The plant springs to life, lashing out like an animal and injuring the man. Startled, Lin Shu directs everyone into a cave for safety. Inside, Lin Shu's boss breaks off another plant, triggering a violent response from the surrounding flora. The group flees in panic, separating Lin Shu from the others. Elsewhere on the island, the remaining group stumbles upon the lair of the black python. The greedy man fires at it, only making it angrier and more dangerous. In a different part of the island, Lin Shu encounters his old friend, the golden python. Now fully grown, the creature recognizes Lin Shu and poses no threat to him or his boss's daughter, who is with him. The pair also discovers ancient symbols that Lin Shu has been researching. He deciphers their meaning. Centuries ago, a meteorite impacted the island, giving life to sentient plants with the potential for immortality. The local tribe had experimented with these plants, with dire consequences. The symbols end with depictions of the tribe worshipping snakes. Meanwhile, the boss is attacked by a plant, prompting her to realize that their mission is intrinsically tied to the golden python. She orders the greedy man to capture it, promising him even more money. As they proceed, they find the black and golden pythons intertwined, shedding skin that turns into the immortal plants. Lin Shu realizes the true nature of the golden python. It's not just a snake but an essential part of the island's life cycle, its shed skin turning into the plants that can confer immortality. With this revelation, Lin Shu faces an ethical dilemma: exploit this discovery to save his village and potentially earn fame and fortune, or respect the island's delicate ecosystem and its mystical guardian, risking the wrath of both his boss and the desperate villager. As Lin Shu stands at this moral crossroads, the fates of his village, the golden python, and the island's ancient mysteries hang in the balance. What will he choose? And will his choice bring salvation or damnation for all involved? In a moment of desperation, Lin Shu's boss commands the greedy man to kill both pythons. The black python retaliates fiercely, attacking the group. Just as another man aims his weapon at the golden python, Lin Shu intervenes, pushing him aside to protect the creature. In that instant, the black python bites Lin Shu, its venom quickly spreading through his veins. Miraculously, the golden python touches Lin Shu's wound, neutralizing the venom. Seizing the opportunity, the greedy man strikes the golden python, rendering it unconscious. Chaos ensues as the black python lunges at the boss's daughter, narrowly missing as Lin Shu pulls her to safety. During their escape, Lin Shu grabs the immortal plant he's been searching for, concealing it in his pocket. The manager urges Lin Shu's boss to eat the golden python for eternal life. As the greedy man tries to finish the creature, it bites him. Faced with the man's impending death, Lin Shu recalls his mother's teachings about compassion and feeds him the immortal plant. To Lin Shu's dismay, the plant multiplies the man's power, making him a monstrous force. At this moment, Lin Shu's father and uncle arrive on the island. A battle ensues, during which the greedy man reveals he was the mastermind behind the village's disease, all to exploit them for money. He fatally stabs Lin Shu's father, who dies protecting his son. The revelation hits. Lin Shu now understands why the ancient tribe disappeared. Consuming both the plant and the snake's blood led to their destruction. Fueled by unimaginable power and madness, the greedy man goes on a rampage. Lin Shu narrowly escapes death when a bullet aimed at him hits an amulet, his mother's protective gift. Suddenly, the black python reappears, swallowing the greedy man whole and ending his reign of terror. The island is now a ruin. Guided by the wounded golden python, Lin Shu and the others safely make it back to the riverbank. Despite tempting offers from his boss, Lin Shu chooses to feed the golden python the remaining immortal plant, thereby saving its life. The group leaves the island, their boat slowly drifting away. The golden python, rejuvenated yet somber, watches them go. In the end, Lin Shu and the boss's daughter return to the village to heal the afflicted with their newfound knowledge. They choose to stay, dedicated to safeguarding the community and the island's secrets. And so concludes our epic tale of courage, betrayal, and the boundless complexities of human and nature's intertwining destiny. If you enjoyed this story, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating recap.